Everything explained in this video is summarized from the crypto news. And also, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for future XRP news and some other cryptocurrency news in general. Now take a look at this. Ripple stablecoin potential launch date revealed. Fox Business has revealed the possible launch date for Ripple stablecoin, which is preparing for its eagerly awaited mainnet debut. According to journalist Eleanor Terrett of Fox Business, the New York Department of Finance Services has indicated that it intends to authorize Ripple Lab stablecoin for the launch of its mainnet. According to the journalist, who cited people with knowledge of the situation, the San Francisco-based business plans to debut a stablecoin on the mainnet on December 4. Ripple is about to enter the regulated U.S. cryptocurrency market after receiving approval for its stablecoin in New York, according to those with knowledge of the situation. New York State Department of Financial Services has told Ripple that it will authorize Ripple Lab stablecoin, and the business is considering a potential December 4th launch date. Remember how Ripple unveiled the Ripple Lab stablecoin in April 2024? In August, the stablecoin was rolled out on Ethereum and the XRP ledger. With no set schedule for a mainnet debut, the stablecoin has remained in beta ever since. The wait for the mainnet launch of Ripple Lab stablecoin may soon come to an end, as sources indicate that Ripple is considering December 4 as a potential launch date with the New York State Department of Financial Services permission. As of this writing, neither the New York State Department of Financial Services nor Ripple has released a formal statement to support this assertion. For background, Ripple focuses on using blockchain technology to provide financial institutions with quicker and less expensive cross-border transactions. Remarkably, the business settles these transactions using XRP, the native token of XRPL, as a bridge currency between two fiats. Nevertheless, the coin is involved in a fierce legal dispute between Ripple and the US SEC. The ongoing lawsuit at the Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit places XRP under regulatory scrutiny despite a federal court's declaration that it is not a security. With the expected release of Ripple Lab stablecoin, Ripple's payment systems may offer an alternative to XRP. Ripple Lab stablecoin is an alternative to XRP for financial institutions looking to use Ripple's payment technology without being exposed to volatility and regulatory uncertainty. When the stablecoin's mainnet launches, users can also embrace it as a store of value. After being accepted, Ripple Lab stablecoin would aim to overtake Tether and Circle and take control of the $190 billion stablecoin market. Ripple handles the tight regulation of New York State Department of Financial Services. Ripple sought state-level regulatory permission for Ripple Lab stablecoin because stablecoins are not regulated at the federal level. Stablecoins and other cryptocurrencies are subject to stringent regulation by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Obtaining a limited purpose trust charter is one of the requirements for companies looking to introduce stablecoins within their jurisdiction. By purchasing the New York State Department of Financial Services regulated company Standard Custody Trust Company in June, Ripple already complied with this criterion. According to people with firsthand knowledge of the situation, this action also sped up New York State Department of Financial Services approval of the stablecoin. Following clearance, Standard Custody will distribute Ripple Lab stablecoin to MoonPay and Uphold, two stablecoin exchange partners. Ripple Labs is getting ready to introduce Ripple Lab stablecoin, its regulated stablecoin. There are indications that this product may be approved by the New York State Department of Financial Services, which would enable Ripple to sell it under a limited purpose trust. If accepted, the business will establish itself as a major force in the U.S. market for regulated digital finance. Market entry and regulatory acceptance. Recent story claims that Ripple Labs is almost finished with the New York State Department of Financial Services approval procedure for the stablecoin. The New York State Department of Financial Services is renowned for its stringent transparency requirements, which demand that businesses disclose a great deal of information before providing digital assets. After being accepted, Ripple will have the authority to issue Ripple Lab stablecoins through a limited purpose trust. In the stablecoin market, this will allow Ripple to directly compete with other US-based issuers like Circle, Paxos, and Gemini. In contrast to XRP volatility, stablecoin seeks to offer a more reliable option through the Opening Opportunities Initiative. Ripple will deepen its collaboration with Mercy Corps to encourage the use of Ripple Lab stablecoin. The goal of this program is to improve financial inclusion in areas such as micropayments and savings. Furthermore, Ripple will work with popular payment processors like Bitstamp, MoonPay, and Uphold to help Ripple Labs stablecoin become widely used Users will find it simpler to access payments and remittances thanks to these collaborations. A major milestone in the company's plans to grow in the US digital finance market is the introduction of Ripple's stablecoin. December 4, 2024 is the anticipated launch date after final regulatory approval. XRP whales have transferred 139 million coins as Ripple moves closer to a possible settlement of its case with the SEC. These big deals could raise XRP's value because people will be more optimistic about the judicial system. Ripple Labs' introduction of stablecoins may stimulate innovation in financial technologies and open up new markets for digital assets. There is a growing amount of conjecture regarding the possibility of a collaboration between Ripple and Hedera for the expansion of the stablecoin, which is gaining momentum. Discussions on X were initiated by Sean, who is a member of the World Economic Forum. Ripple to become Hedera's partner. The following is an excerpt from a post that Sean made on XRP seeing rumors about XRP stablecoin being expanded to hbar amid reports of Ripple and Hedera working on a global settlement standard. On the other hand, neither of these companies has made any official statements regarding this matter. The speculations, on the other hand, continue to spread, and some internet users have even speculated about the possibility of Goldman Sachs being involved in the relationship between Ripple and Hedera. In addition, people who are aware of the situation have indicated that Ripple is getting closer and closer to receiving regulatory permission for Loost from the New York Department of Financial Services. Based on the information provided by these insiders, the New York Department of Financial Services has indicated that it intends to authorize the stablecoin, which will allow Ripple to launch Loost on December 4th. An additional degree of curiosity is added by the rumors that have been circulating about the possibility of Ripple working together with Hedera. If it is accomplished, such a partnership has the potential to be a step toward the establishment of a global standard for digital arrangement. If the approval is granted, Ripple will be one of the few businesses authorized to sell stablecoins within the regulated digital finance landscape of New York with the implementation of stablecoin to ensure that consumer protection, security, and transparency criteria are met. The New York Department of Financial Services has a rigorous regulatory framework. The nature of the services that a company provides will often determine whether the company must get authorization through a limited purpose trust charter or a BIT license. About the new development, Keith Grossman, who is the president of enterprise at MoonPay, expressed his thoughts. As reported in a story by Fox Business, he was quoted as saying, "It is a win-win situation for another well-capitalized and highly regulated operator to enter the global stablecoin industry, particularly because MiCA legislation in Europe is going to be enacted." MoonPay is pleased to announce that on the very first day of Ripple's introduction, our partners and consumers will have access to its released cryptocurrency. It is anticipated that MoonPay, in addition to other platforms such as Bitstamp and Uphold, would assist with the introduction of Roulette.